right, gentlemen.
All right, about to start.
Move this.
Get your questions ready and get ready for a good show. Got some good topics today.
We are live.
What's up, guys? John here with Big Dru, Titan Lifestyle Friday.
What's up, guys and girls? It's Friday. It's Titan Lifestyle. Back at it. Great to be here. Great topics and great weather.
That's right.
Consistency in Florida. That's what I like.
Thank God, man.
Finally.
That warm weather is back. I know me and Big Dru feel the same way about that. We don't miss that cold weather at all.
Yeah, I left up north for a reason. Never going back.
Never. And I was talking to people up like the other day, and like, yeah, man, it's still cold up here, like 40s. I'm like,
Yeah, I forgot.
Okay. I'm like, I'll see you guys later, man. I was like, we'll be out here in Florida, taking up the sun for you guys. Get ready for summer, man, because summer is coming real quick.
Now's the time, too.
It really is.
Now's the time to get right with your therapies, get right with your diet, get your blood work now, so that way you get in line for summertime, you be ready to go.
Absolutely.
Don't wait till May or June to get your blood work done to get good for the summer.
That's right.
Because then you're going to be good for the winter and fall. Now's the time to get ready for the summer.
It really is, guys. Especially if you guys are up north or you guys are in colder places right now. You guys can pack on that, that warm clothing on you guys. Go to the gym or wherever you guys are hitting. Get that activity in, get those therapies right. So at that point, you guys are right for summer when you guys take off that clothing.
Yeah, perfect time for MK-677.
For
we'll
real.
get into that in a little bit, but
For real.
perfect time for that.
Yeah, so let's start it off, man. Therapy of the week, MK-677, ibutramortin.
Yes.
I know it's a favorite of a couple different people that I know personally. A lot of patients love this. I think Big Dru likes MK-677 a lot.
Yeah.
It's a great peptide to start things off. It's an oral peptide. A lot of people out there don't want to do injections, whatever it may be, or they can't stay consistent with injections every day or whatever it may be too. And that's where MK-677 really does have a strong point where it's an oral version, it's a capsule. You can take it and you're ready to rock and roll. The benefits are the main thing about this therapy. Obviously, it's all about results too, right? And where MK-677 is going to help in a number of different ways. So, we're talking about, stimulating the G-relin. It's an oral GHRH, so it's a growth hormone releasing hormone peptide. And it stimulates the G-relin hormone, and at that point, it's going to increase a lot of different things, but hunger is one of them.
Definitely.
This is definitely going to help you guys, gain some weight in there, gain some clean, lean mass. Yeah. And even for girls, we were talking about it the other day.
If any women out there that have been quote unquote skinny, I don't like to use that term, but if you guys have been real thin your whole life trying to put weight on, nowadays everybody wants a booty, everybody wants curves.
This is true.
If you want to get your booty up, MK-677 is the way to go because you got to eat and you got to make that muscle grow.
Yeah.
So it's going to help with that. So if you're a hard gainer, definitely. If you gain weight easy, you can take it too. But just, if you have a hard time putting on quality weight,
yep,
and not just, eating junk food all day long to try to use that for the weight, get your diet on point, it's like perfect.
It really is. And the best thing about it, the biggest benefit is it helps stimulate IGF-1 levels. So, IGF-1, people, insulin growth factor 1, that's what IGF-1 stands for. That's like the holy grail, I would say. That was the best thing, except for like testosterone foundation. And as far as getting that, IGF-1 is going to be right there, right by it, right? Because it's going to help you grow. It grows every cell in the body, good and bad. So you got to make sure your health history lines up too. But with that, it's going to help you grow lean tissue, right? And it's going to help you recover fast. And a lot of different anti-aging benefits go along with IGF-1 too as well. So raising that level and stimulate naturally with your own growth hormone, that's really where it's at. And as far as the price of what you're getting out of it, the benefits, it's really minimal, man. Especially compared to if you have to inject growth hormone or even IGF-1, which is a little bit more expensive. But you're going to get a good result from MK-677 with all this. So it's really good.
It's a safer alternative too. If you guys are using pro hormones and all this stuff to try to, just because you can buy it over the counter or buy it online, quote unquote, legally doesn't mean it's safe. So it's a lot safer alternative if you're trying to take it to the next level and really push the food, really push the weight. And get in shape. It's a lot safer alternative. So just do your research on your diet before you get it.
Yeah.
A lot of times people just order, and then once they get it, they take it, then try to get their diet and everything in whack.
Yeah.
I'd recommend if you guys order your MK, as soon as you order it, start Google searching or talk to your nutritionist or whoever, just general word of mouth, and get your eating in order so that way once you have it and those hunger cravings kick in, you're eating the right type of food as opposed to taking it and not realizing the hunger, and then going for the junk food or going
Yeah.
to the store when you could just have some healthy food at your house.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. I mean,
like, be ahead of the game before you
the best time to take it if you don't want that, even so, is going to be at nighttime before bed. And if you can take it at night, right before bed, you probably will get around the cravings. You might wake up in a couple hours. I don't know if you're so hungry, but usually that suffices for people, though, right? And sometimes MK, I always tell people to take it before bed, but some people want to take it in the mornings, and then 50-50 split, right? So some people, they get tired after they take it, right? And some people don't. I've talked to multiple different types of people from all different types of walks of life. Some that are in physical activity all the time, training all the time. People just don't and just started taking it. It's just really weird. The other benefit of it is that you're stimulating your own growth hormone pituitary and creating this more or higher IGF-1 level. But the best thing about it is you're not going to mess with your natural testosterone levels, right? Where Drew was talking about poor hormones before, like SARMs. Yeah. When you start messing with select androgen receptor modulators or any kind of poor hormone out there, you're going to probably tank your natural levels. I know some people out there say you can't, but every time that we see it in blood tests when people come back there, and it's usually younger guys because they don't want to take testosterone or they don't want to do this, and they think it's a safer alternative.
Or they think they could just buy, a lot of these places, pro hormones, SARMs places or companies, they'll sell, liver care right next to the product they're selling because the product they're selling destroys your liver.
Oh, yeah.
So it's kind of like, if you have to take if you have to take something for your kidneys, something for your liver, something for your sex drive, something to increase have your testosterone and your libido to be normal and all that stuff, just so you could take that crappy pro hormone.
Yeah.
It really comes out to be a lot safer taking just one capsule every morning or every night before you go to bed, as opposed to like, it costs a little bit more. I'm like, you got to take liver care, kidney care, this. You're breaking out. You got to take acne. It's like one capsule is so much easier. People try to complicate it. I was actually talking to a guy, Mark Romanelli, earlier today that he actually is switching over to MK. He was taking BPC for a little while. He's like, I'm going to try MK, this and that. And he was asking me, the same thing with the eating. Yeah. The easiest thing is just, if you want to be hungry during the day, take it in the morning.
Yep.
If you don't want it, take it at night. It's pretty simple.
He
was like, people try to complicate it. You just if you have a day where you have nothing to do and you want to use that better, have a quote unquote what do they call it, like a refeed day?
Yeah.
Where a lot of coaches, bodybuilder coaches, they'll have a refeed day. I'll do like low carbs all week. And then Sunday is their day. Then that day you might want to take it in the morning time. So that way you can eat throughout the day. Just trust your body. Just figure out what works best for you. I wouldn't just take it and figure it out.
No.
Do your homework before you start taking it.
Listen, guys, that's what we're here for. You don't have to go on Google and look it all up. That's what our medical providers and Titan is here for. So when you have questions like that, just let us know, right? Call or text us. We're going to give you the right information to take the therapies because it's prescribed by us, right? It's not something you're getting from a research site or don't know what's in it for sure, 100%. So if you guys want to take advantage of MK-677, just call or text us, 727-389-3220. It's as easy as just filling out the new patient paperwork and doing a medical consult. And you can do that from your computer anywhere in the country, except for Ohio and Idaho. And Ohio's coming. I'm working on that license right now. I already got the guarantees. So at that point, you guys are going to, it's coming.
It's going to be a legit 50.
Yeah, it's coming for sure, 100%. So,
real quick, John, we've got one on Facebook. It's a good question over here.
I see it.
YouTube,
can you use MK-677 with...
TRT?
Okay. Yeah, so of course, right? You can definitely use any of these therapies with testosterone replacement therapy or hormone replacement therapy. Testosterone, like I said, that's like your foundation. Your hormones are your foundation. You want to make sure those are all intact, all balanced. And then at that point, it's just adding what other therapies are going to help you reach that goal or get you to that level that you want to get to. So, MK is another great one to go right along with TRT or HRT, and so does CJC 1295 with Perelin. But MK is going to get you stronger, quicker, I think.
Stronger, quicker. It's going to lubricate your joints a little bit. Just a little bit of water that it puts on. I mean, again, if you guys, it's simple. If you gain water weight easily, lower your sodium, watch your diet. If you're not concerned with that, just take and eat how you normally would eat. It's pretty much.
Drink a lot of water.
It's only going to amplify what your body already does.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So just drink some water. a lot of water, I should say. You know, I mean, try to get it to a gallon a day if you can, right? You have kidney problems or any of these other issues, we're going to talk about something today. Yeah. You know, you got to watch your water intake and your protein intake. But most people are healthy out there and don't have, you know, bad kidney disease, you know, stage 3 or stage 4, stage 5. Yeah. So you can pretty much do what you need to do as far as eating and drinking wise. I hope you're well. Does the remedies?
Of course they can. You might need to keep one in your fifth pocket at all times.
Yeah, nature for sure, 100%. Birthday was great. Thank you guys so much. 41, man. Got to celebrate with my peeps. Love them, man. You know, it was really nice. It was just really good to have that time, that personal time with the family and the friends. There's nothing like it, man. You know, because I'm always so busy all day. You just go, zoom. And I really got to enjoy the time with them. So that was awesome. It's always a blast to do that. I don't care what else I'm doing, as long as I'm there with them.
Yeah, it was a great time. Always a good time.
Jim Gang Bang, what's up, dude?
Jim Gang, what's up, man? I haven't seen him since Orlando.
Yeah, man. Hopefully Olympia this year, if you guys are heading out there, for sure. We're out there 100%.
Nice.
It's going to be good.
Yeah, it's going to be
good. I locked in all the shows, so Tampa Pro, Hurricane Pro, and then what else were we doing? Oh, we're doing the Mel Chanty thing, too. So, yeah, those will be the 3 shows. April, August, October, and then December for Olympia. And then Deke, so that would be June, and then
Mid-Florida, Florida State.
We're going to have the contest and all the events coming out to you guys, but I'm just thinking on my head because we were talking about it. It's crazy. But yeah, man. So, all right, let's get into our first topic of the day. Customers feel high, accuse Vegas restaurant of adding THC to food.
Yeah, pretty crazy. I mean, pretty simple. People went to the restaurant. They started feeling funny. Some people said they felt nauseous.
Yeah.
But for the most part, everyone started feeling quote-unquote high. And people were going home. Some people were actually hallucinating and everything. It was crazy.
Really?
But yeah, everybody who went to the restaurant, ate the food, felt weird. So it was something in the food.
Wow.
So they're trying to figure out if it was like a THC.
Maybe some
the
mushrooms
food or
in
what,
there. You never know, right?
Yeah, if they're hallucinating, I don't think it'd be THC. I haven't heard of anybody.
Yeah.
They may think they're hallucinating or, be
all these people
paranoid,
say that with edibles. It's just crazy.
Yeah. But I mean, it's just crazy that people are tainting, stuff. Last week we talked about the lady putting her husband's fluids in the cookies or something crazy.
That was
and then now we have
horrible.
this and another topic today with some other food type stuff, but it's just...
Yeah.
It's just getting crazy. You have to watch. Like, it's going to get to the point where you're like, oh, I want to only buy something if it's in like a can, like a metal sealed can where you can't get to it. Because it's as simple as, I mean, especially now with syringes and needles and everything, someone could just inject through a packaging.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't even notice it's there because the hole's so small.
It's true.
And then you go home and eat the food, and next thing you know, you could die, you could hallucinate, you could...
And there's sick people out there that do things like that.
Yeah, with the Tylenol, this guy was
man.
killing people back in the 80s, putting stuff in Tylenol and putting it back onto the shelf in the store. So, I mean... It's bad, but it's just kind of fun. This one's kind of funny. No one died or anything like that. Everyone's just pretty high from eating the food. So I thought it was funny.
Kim, so that's why you got to be nice to your waiters and cooks. I'm always nice. I mean, the cooks you don't really get to see, right? Those guys are having a bad day. They don't care because they have not met you. Maybe the waiters, but the cooks, that's totally out because they ain't meeting you. They have no idea whose food is who. They get upset and they get pissed off about something. They do what they do, and it don't matter who you are, right? It's crazy like that.
I like the comments. Someone put, "This is why you should always weed through reviews."
That was a good one.
I might have to check out this place. We're going to the Olympia in Vegas. We might have to go eat it. I'm gonna make sure I have nothing to do, eat it, and then just sit in the hotel and be like,
"That's
okay."
funny. Yeah. That's funny. All right, I mean they got the dispensaries out there legal for recreation. So
no, I'm just messing around, but it'd be crazy to see. Like, I want to talk to someone who actually went there.
Oh wow, some people actually tested positive for THC too after the DER.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
See, what's bad about this is if you have a job and like it's basically your career, or if you have a family, if you have all this stuff, and you could lose your job because you tested positive.
This is true.
I mean, there's so much stuff being contaminated and stuff now.
This is
it's
true.
Crazy.
Man. All right, so this one's crazy. So FDA finally approves condoms for anal sex after years of campaigning from professionals.
But why would they? I don't understand. Like, I never heard it wasn't approved. I just figured you could use it for whatever you want to use it for.
Condoms are usually made for vaginal sex, right? And then, like, obviously they've told people because in the 80s, the HIV breakout and AIDS, they said that, basically at that point, people should be wearing condoms no matter if it's anal sex, vaginal sex, whatever it is.
They never taught me that in school.
I never nobody taught me that either.
Condom.
Yeah. That's
they
it.
Didn't teach you what kind of condom or anything. They just wear one. It's like, all right.
Exactly.
Grab
Kind
some
of on your
old-
own there, right?
Yeah.
I mean, my parents didn't even tell me how to use a condom. So at that point,
I just
trial and error,
figured
baby.
it out. I just,
I mean, I don't think it's too hard, but I guess a certain extent. But yeah, so this is kind of crazy. So now they are proving it for anal intercourse, and at that point, I guess it's to protect everybody. And I even said that heterosexuals now, so are having a higher, I guess, transmission of HIV to a certain extent now, past
I don't really hear too much like HIV anymore. I mean, I'm sure it's still.
Well, now they got vaccinations,
Yeah.
and these vaccinations have cured like 3 people already. So at that point, man, maybe we can see a rollout of vaccinations for HIV.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been long overdue.
But I remember when I was like a young kid, like
How many
you'd
billions of dollars?
You'd hear about people dying from AIDS. I don't really hear about people quote unquote dying from
I
HIV.
mean,
or
the
AIDS.
drugs.
Yeah. I mean, Magic Johnson. I remember when he
They said he doesn't have a cell of HIV in his body
looked
anymore.
healthier and healthier every year.
It's
Since
just crazy. Yeah.
whenever it was.
No glove, no love, Kim said.
No glove.
But no glove, man. I mean, it don't feel the same either, right? But hey, that is what it is.
Yeah.
You have to protect yourself nowadays. You have no idea. There's more STDs and STIs out there than ever. So this is a good thing, right? This is not a bad thing, and especially for the younger people and stuff like that, like HPV. And I know there's a vaccination for HPV now, that my son's got. So thank God. But this has affected a lot of people out there. So, hey, listen. I'm all for protection. I guess, you know what? If you're going to do the deed, you better protect yourself in anything you do. So It's like a seatbelt driving in a car.
Yeah. Right? It's crazy how they have so much like stuff in terms of like not producing.
Yeah.
Even now, like I was reading something now where even like with abortions now, 42% increase of the oral abortions.
Oh no! Yeah, the pills
So
are the way to
since
go
the
now.
Pandemic now is people just take a pill and have an abortion that way.
That's it.
They're making it easier
Yeah.
for you to not have kids, like
Yeah.
in every sense, whether
This
it's
is true.
condoms or pills, or they're literally making it so easy. So I mean, it's just.
Why I
don't know
think
what
to
it
a
is.
certain extent, the abortion laws are changing. They're going to change even more. So at that point, like things are going to get hairy right now. I mean, people are still not wearing condoms, obviously,
Yeah.
and getting pregnant, and younger people are getting pregnant at a younger age, I think, than ever before. Except for like back in like
If you
the
look-
1800s
if you
when
look
they
at
used
the
to get
top-
pregnant like
yeah,
12.
It's
you
crazy.
know?
It's if you look at the top, if you look at in the Wikipedia, the Guinness records, it's ridiculous. Okay, I'll just give you guys. I'm not going to get into it too much, but there's a 17-year-old grandmother. 7-year-old grandmother.
Yeah. I could
So
see
it's like
that.
8 and 8.
Whoa.
Yeah, 8 and 8. There was the youngest ever is a child named Lena Medina who got pregnant at 4 years 11 months, had the baby at 5.
Wow,
There's
is
video,
that?
you could see pictures. Yeah, and it was like they always usually the father is like she was raped or this or that, or it's the grandfather or something crazy. But yeah, it's getting that crazy now. Yeah, it's getting that crazy. We have
that's crazy.
20-year-old grandmothers. You have 20-year-old.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's bad. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
man. So Kim said,
Wear that condom.
Wear that condom. Kim said I took Cupid's candy and couldn't leave the house. That shit's awesome. Told you.
Wow.
I'm glad, man. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Cupid's candy is
Nice.
definitely a game changer for girls and
Yeah,
guys.
it's good to hear women say that.
It's great. Yeah, right. And that's the thing. PT 141 was FDA approved for women.
Actually, it's
libido
good to hear
enhancing.
women admit that, Kim.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
a lot of women will feel that way off Cupid's and be like, "Oh no, I didn't take it. It was
No,
okay. I
listen.
didn't feel-" But in their head, they were like, "That was amazing."
You guys might not see it on this end, but on the back end, because I see the orders are coming through, and here, the girls on the other line,
Yeah.
and they order a shit ton of it.
Really?
Trust me.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and a lot of them do the injections too, right? So Cupid's candy is the oral form. It has PT 141. It has the the tadalafil in it, and the oxytocin, which is the killer combination and trio. But yeah, some of them do the injectable version because that was the manufactured version. The commercial version isn't injectable. So they'll do the injectable, and they love it, man. And they do it a couple times a week, and that's it. You inject it like 3 times a week, and you're good to go for the whole week.
Whole week. It's
You know,
kind of
so-
like tadalafil, where you only got
It's
to
like
take
24/7,
Yeah.
dude. Like total it's on smash and ready to go. Kim said, "Oh, I was humping everything." Hey, that's what it's all about. Sexual health too, right? Not just physical or mental. I talk about it all the time. God is great. Yes, that's awesome.
Love the interaction.
I love hearing this stuff, guys. It's great, hearing about the therapies, hearing you guys use them, especially about the libido enhancers, like Drew said. Like the girls coming out here and talking about using them.
Yeah,
Us guys will talk about it all the time, or some guys won't.
Yeah.
They just, it's an ego thing and they won't mention it, but they take it, right? And that's cool too.
Yeah.
But it's okay, guys. We're all human, right? And we all want the best and want to be the best, and whatever it takes, as far as that, being healthy and doing it. Hey, God bless.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next one is. Man allegedly injects own blood into store food in revolting video.
Yeah, another crazy tainted situation. Like this is literally gonna make me like grow my, not even buy it homegrown, grow my own food, because this guy literally was going in the store and injecting food with his own blood.
This is crazy.
I'm not sure if his blood was tainted, if he had HIV or whatever, but I mean it's his blood. He's injecting food with his own blood.
Yeah, man.
And then, it got pretty crazy where he was like throwing syringes at people with blood in it. And
oh my God!
Yeah,
I don't know what's the matter with people today.
And the thing is it was like, I don't know, man. This is like, it's making me scared to eat anything. Because think about it, if you go into a restaurant, here's the guy. If you go into a restaurant or go into a store, and you see a steak or anything there, it's already blood. It's already red.
Oh.
So if he were to walk over to that and take and look at it, he's just injecting stuff.
Oh.
Yeah.
This is crazy, guys. Sorry on Instagram, you guys can't see this, but basically, it's crazy. Best peptides Titan offers and why. So Justin, I'll get to that question in 1 second, because it just really depends on what peptides you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, this is crazy. Let's finish up with this.
Just think if there was a piece of meat, steak, you could walk over it, inject it with blood, and you wouldn't even notice because it's already has meat. It's already
it has blood.
Or certain products, an apple or anything,
This is crazy.
When I was a kid, we go trick or treating. It was like, be careful, they might stick to candy.
Yeah, the
and
razors
now it's like
or whatever
back
it
again,
is.
you know. Or even like people give you an apple, they stick the apple.
Wow.
Who knows?
This is crazy.
I'm afraid to eat anything.
Just watch and inspect your foods, guys. And even if you can't see,
because it's only a matter
like
of
that,
time before someone ends up like literally killed because
Yeah.
someone finds out. Like if I were to see this guy and find out that he injected, or just imagine if
I'd have seen this guy doing it, I would have took this guy out for sure.
That's what I'm saying. But just imagine if you saw him doing it to like someone that you really cared about, their food.
Oh,
Like, just imagine if you see him injecting your son, his
dude.
food. He walks away and you guys are not paying attention. You go over and you see a guy with a syringe inject.
I don't think he'd be living.
Yeah,
at
that's
that
what I'm
point, for
saying.
sure.
So-
Yeah, this is
Completely
crazy.
insanity.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Yeah, if you read the article, the guy is crazy too. I mean, he had like he had like crazy behavior, and they checked. They did like, I guess they did like a, I don't know. They tested his brain or whatever.
That's crazy.
And they said that he like basically lives in a non-reality. He thinks the world is non-reality. Like he doesn't realize it's
And
really
he needs
happening.
to be a mental facility, and
he
that's
needs
it.
to,
Not
he needs
be
to be in
let
a
out.
straitjacket
He
somewhere.
went on a
For
rampage,
sure.
it says. Like, it ain't
Yeah.
just that.
Oh, he did all kinds of stuff. Yeah. Wow. Chucking empty needles, all kinds of stuff. Garbage, man, garbage. All right, so Justin said best peptides Titan offers and why.
All of them.
True that.
I hate when people ask me that question because I'm like,
It's tough.
It's like,
It's tough, right?
it's hard. It depends what you want.
They're not. Yeah, it really does depend on what you want, right, Justin? So, like, we were talking about MK-677 today. Like, that's a peptide, right? It's an oral GHRH peptide. That one's a game changer, right? And that's good for somebody that says, listen, I want to gain strength. I want to gain lean body mass. I want to, help recovery levels. I want all this, right? And really raise IGF-1 levels. MK-677 is going to help out with that. If you're talking about healing, then we're talking about like BPC 157, TB 500, and those are going to be the best for healing, I would think, or at the top of the tier. MK can help with healing too because IGF-1 levels are growing up, but specific like sites and stuff like that, TB 500, BPC 157.
Yeah.
Other ones like CJC 1295 and Perellin, those are good ones, injectable GHRHs, and don't really increase the hunger like MK does.
Yeah.
You don't really get a lot of water retention.
There's so many different avenues to go with it. I mean, I would say for workout purposes, for working out or any type of athletic performance, I would obviously say Hercules.
Yeah, that's not peptide though.
He's asking just for peptides.
Just peptides. Yeah.
Oh, just peptides. Yeah.
Yeah, peptides. I mean, and then sexual peptides, right? The game changer is PT-141, like we just talked about. That's FDA approved. It's awesome. I mean, at that point, it's going to help males and females. increase libido by using the nervous system, and that's something that no other libido enhancer out there does. It's all by using the vascular system, vasodilation. So it's just, it's kind of what you're trying to go for, or what result you're really going to do. Now, none of these therapies, as far as peptides, require blood work. So all you have to do is fill out the new patient paperwork. You're going to do a medical consult, and then you can order these therapies. It's that easy and that simple. What else is going on here? What's up? Big Irishman in the house. Rod's in the house. He was just in here the other day. Jake Arita.
Here, what about the real John Score is asking, what about for cutting? Again, I would say ECA.
Yeah, ECA.
Definitely ECA. Obviously, diet has to be in check, but I would definitely go if you guys are looking to burn fat.
Yep.
Get in shape. Make your body quote unquote thermogenic.
If you're looking for a weight loss one, semaglutide, and you can add in ECAs, or you can add in AOD, whatever you want. I mean, that one has been a game changer as far as for patients losing weight. It's FDA approved for weight loss. It's going to control hunger cravings, and that's what a lot of people. That's where they can't get past, right? Yeah. Whether their body is just craving carbs and sugars, because they're so used to taking them in.
Yeah, once you eat something every day, I mean, you get crave it.
Yeah.
I used to drink these chocolate shakes, and it was like every day.
Oh, I know you were
craving. I'm like, even me thinking about it right now, it's like that chocolate feeling.
So Justin asked, do peptides shut you down? So when he says shut you down, he's talking about your natural testosterone levels, right, or hormone levels. And no, peptides do not shut you down in any way, shape, or form. There's nothing out there. I mean, I know there's like testosterone and stuff like that. Those things don't shut you down. Now, when you talk about SARMs, those things are probably going to shut you down most likely, but peptides don't. That's the best thing about them too. I mean, they just don't. I love them all. Rod said, hard to choose one. Yeah. For sure. That's how we always do. Big Irishman in the house. What's going on, brother? All right, man. Crazy Vascular. Yeah, I'm getting back in there. I'm starting to get summer ready myself now. So.
Yeah, now's the time.
Now's the time for sure.
Now is the time.
All right.
So I'm gonna start adding some cardio, and I did some this morning, so I'm gonna start.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I can't wait to get in the sun, man. I need a damn tan. All right, so Kodak Black expects to sleep with every female artist he collabs with. Dude, this guy is crazy. Okay, and he said that every artist that he signs to his label or has under him, he has to sleep with them. Has to, 100% has to bust them, is what he said.
He said he expects to. So does that mean he just thinks he's going to do, or is it like part of the deal?
He won't. Yeah, he won't take them on. And I don't know about collabs, but he like an artist he takes on to his label, whatever it is. He has to bust them. Has to bust them.
That's what he said. He said I have to bust them. Wow.
Dude,
The thing is, does he have an album or something coming out? Because a lot of these people will just say some outrageous.
Kodak's always doing crazy shit, though. This guy, man, he's down in Florida.
Yeah, Kodak's from Florida.
Yeah, he's
from
the Florida
Pompano
guy.
Beach, I think.
But this is it's just crazy. It's just this dude, man. I'm pretty sure this guy got one of the. He got the thing from Trump. He got
pardoned.
Pardoned, yeah.
He got pardoned.
Him and Lil Wayne. were the only rappers, right?
Yeah. The two biggest ones.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't know Kodak Black like that. I don't think he's Lil Wayne material, but I mean, he's pretty popular.
The thing is this because we're just older.
Yeah.
Kodak Black right now is like Lil Wayne.
Really?
I mean,
like his
listen,
stuff,
I don't want people to be like, oh, he's better and this and that. I'm just saying, for his popularity,
yeah. Really?
I mean, I don't know if it's just because it's a Florida thing and we're in Florida, but yeah, he's got a pretty crazy following.
Look what he said.
Depends on
how y'all vibing and shit.
I gotta bust him. You can be my girlfriend, but I gotta bust him. Hey.
So I guess if you do got a girl and she's gonna get picked up on this guy's label, he's gonna have to bust him.
Yeah, right.
Man,
if you Kodak Black is like, people don't realize that he was like huge in the game at 14.
Yeah, I know.
His first video when he was 14, he was like in the streets with grown men, and he's been living like that crazy life since he was like 13, 14.
Yeah,
so
like Lil Wayne.
Even though he's like, same.
Lil Wayne was for sure.
So even though now he's still young, but he's been like, he's almost like an OG, even though he's like 20 something. It's just crazy.
Yeah. Well, it is what it is.
He's got to bust them all though.
He's got to bust them. All right, so this is the last topic of the day, and I think it's a pretty serious one. Me and Drew both knew this person, and I don't know. It's detrimental news, right?
Yeah.
The passing of Bostin Loyd. So me and Drew, I'm friends with Bostin, long time, and it sucks that at 29 years old, this guy is gone.
Yeah.
Wife, kid, his family, his mother, his father, missing him. And his dad's an ex-bodybuilder, right? Mom's a bodybuilder. I mean, it's crazy. And obviously, listen, Bostin, lived life how he wanted to, and did what he thought he wanted to for his own body, and did a lot of stupid shit, in my opinion, right? But that doesn't mean he should have died this early on at 29 years old.
Yeah, I don't think anybody deserves. I mean, it's the saddest part is the kid. He has a young child, young
Jackson.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, it just sucks.
Yeah.
People thought he was a lot older just because he's been in the game, or he's been on.
He's been in the industry for a long time.
Doing big in YouTube videos since he was in his early teens. So it was kind of or teens.
Yeah.
So I mean, a lot of people thought he was 35 or even 40, but I mean, he's not even. Didn't even reach 30. It's crazy, it's just crazy. I mean, he's a local guy too. He's only about an hour from us.
Yeah.
So he's only about an hour from us. So you guys have seen, if you see, he's got a buzz around this area. Yeah, this area, he's got like a buzz in this area. So.
A lot of people knew him around the area, the Tampa area and stuff like that. He lives in Spring Hill, or Zephyr Hill, out there. Anyway, it's crazy. So he's really known for doing the extremes, right? The extremes of all these different things out there. To get the look, to compete on stage. He was a coach. He's had a lot of people underneath him. It's just crazy. So heart attack was believed to be the culprit. Obviously, Bostin was very vocal about his stage 5 kidney disease. He just posted about it the other day, and I've always talked to Bostin about it over the last couple months. Bostin came into me, and he got blood work done and all that, and it just it didn't look good. And his EGFR, he said the other day, was at a 6. So if anybody knows about EGFR, that's your kidney, markers basically. At that point, the lower that number is, the worse off you are. And there's 5 stages of kidney disease, and I know these stages really well because my dad's in them. And when I seen these numbers, and in 6, I'm like, holy shit! Like, you need a transplant, or you should be on dialysis at a 6. That means that the proteins and shit like that, you need to clean all your blood, because your kidneys are not doing it for you. And it sucks, man. So if it was a heart attack, that's one thing, man. But the kidneys were pretty bad off too as well. But
see, the heart attack could be caused from the kidneys.
Yeah.
A lot of times if people have like real bad kidneys, it leads to a heart attack. But either way, I mean, he's gone. It sucks.
It sucks.
He's only 29.
It sucks.
I mean, shit.
It sucks, man. 29, dude.
29 years old, yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
29, and it's another one too. I mean, it's just getting bad. I mean, how many times have we been on this talking about people passing away, bodybuilders, or people that take their bodies to the next level, experiment with different PEDs or whatever. It's very important to get that blood work, guys. Don't just Google search. It's very, very, and keep up on it. Don't just get your blood work done once,
right, and
then go a year and be like, oh yeah, or 2 years and be like, yeah, I got my blood work back in 3 years ago.
It's important.
Stay up on it. If you feel funny, don't just wait it out.
You should be getting blood at least once or twice per year, right? And just checking on all these different things. And even with this, if you went to a regular doctor, not us, a CMP is going to cover liver and kidneys, which are your vital organs as far as that goes, and some of them stuff that you need to know. But you should be checking on all these different things and making sure they're intact. And then, for people out there that get the blood work done, if you see something on there, or a provider sees something on there, and it's a red flag, right? That's like your telltale sign to, hey, listen, if I'm doing anything extracurricular or anything that I think is harming me, then I need to put the brakes on. I see a lot of people out there that just keep cruising past this, and that's like a warning sign, right? And if you don't take the warning signs, your body's a hell of a machine, but eventually it will break down and it will stop. So, yeah, man. Big shout out to Bostin Loyd and his family.
Boston's family.
A lot of love to them, and see what's going to go on. But everybody should take this as what it is, and you know.
See, I feel bad for his parents too. I mean, his dad. It's like you said, his dad was about it, his mom was about it. His mom competed in a couple of the shows that Titan sponsored.
Yeah, man.
You know, his mom she makes these, turkey meatball type things that she's famous for. They taste ridiculous, but it's just, man, it sucks.
It sucks. It sucks. Learning this, this morning, I was like, oh shit, man, it's crazy. I talked to him 2 days ago, so at that point, it's crazy, but it is what it is, man. And big shout out and to his family, and rest in peace, Bostin Loyd.
Yes.
All right, guys. So 60-day Titan transformation. Let's move this back into more of a positive note here.
Irishman, I see everybody's on there.
Irishman, oh yeah.
Everybody's on there trying to get that free HRT.
Dude, it's okay, man.
What's good about it is that you have like something to work for.
Happy Friday, Fred. Yeah,
like
dude.
a lot of people, if you're not a competitive bodybuilder, like, I want to get in shape for the summer. What if you just want to get in shape? It's like now you have something to actually
motivate.
So every
you.
rep, every set, you could be like, oh, I'm gonna win. It's like Rocky, you got the music playing.
That's right. That's right.
I want to know who's gonna win though.
So the judges for this are me, Drew, and then Sharice is going to be one of them, and then I'm going to have another girl doing this. So we'll be able to look at all your guys' pictures from start to finish with weights and all that good stuff.
No fisheye, no Photoshop, none of that stuff.
We're going to look it over and make sure everything is legit, and then at that point pick the winners, one male and one female. And, I told everybody, if you guys don't know, even if you don't win the contest, everybody's going to win one thing or another. I'm going to do something special for everybody that was in this contest. It's the first annual contest. I got to make sure that I'm going to pop it off right, and I'm proud of everybody that's been in this contest and busting butt and motivating everybody else out there. Yeah. That's awesome, man. So, man, I think that's it.
That's pretty much it. We covered all the topics, transformation stuff. Rest in peace, Bostin Loyd.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll be back next week at 2 p.m. every Friday, Titan Lifestyle. You can check us out on the podcast, YouTube, hit the bell so you can be notified, and also Instagram and Facebook.
Yes, sir. All right, guys, we'll see you next Friday, Titan Lifestyle with Big Dru at 2 p.m.
See you next week.